Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever pick it up.
Hopefully you didn't play last night.
No, I did. Well, I got to play tonight, but not.
You got a haircut last night.
Well, you got time for a nap.
Yeah. I got a chance to take a nap.
Still, you won't be satisfied.
In about 5 minutes, it's not morning anymore. So
Oh, yeah.
Sons of the yard arm and everything.
That's good, Leon. A yard arm. Not too many people would know what that meant.
Well,
Yeah.
woe be unto them that die. Well, they ain't drinking it.
Yeah. I need a new road.
Probably should have filled my bridge today.
Well, I'll leave you now if you don't want me. I'll leave you anytime you say. But when I'm gone, no more to see you, little girl, you won't be satisfied that way. You won't be satisfied that way. Pick it, boy. Well, I tried to tell you that I loved you. You know, I tried to prove it night and day. But when I'm gone, no more to see you, you won't be satisfied that way. Now you won't be satisfied that way. Well, I tried to tell you that I love you. You know, I tried to prove it night and day. But when I'm gone, no more to see you, won't be satisfied that way. You won't be satisfied that way. Well, now you won't be satisfied that way. Hey!
We got 2 minutes for.
Yeah.
Hey, it is high noon, and we are kicking it in. Yeah, it's Two Tall Todd's live lunch at Newbies. Come on down, baby. You're going to love getting a chance to grab that marinated chicken sandwich. And you ain't never heard so much commotion. Yeah, stirred up by 11 strings later on today. Yeah, we got Randall Morton back. Yeah, he's bringing his banjo. But you're also going to meet Brad Robb. He's going to be whipping it on a guitar. So you just hang on in just a few minutes. We're going to be up and rolling on Two Tall Todd's live lunch. Yeah, we're talking stringed excitement. So y'all be prepared for it. Little Americana on Progressive X Radio, Memphis moving forward.
No, you can take that with you. Yeah, you can drink it on and everything. It's for adults.
sun is over the yard.
John Hartford was a really good songwriter, wrote the song "Fill My Mind" for Glenn Campbell. I love that song. He had some others off of the album with Tut Taylor and Norman Blake. Seemed very real. He had an album that's also songs that he's written.
Yeah.
It has words, but I thought it was good as an instrumental.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit.
I like that.
I'm trying. Usually if I hear something with a nice melody to it, if it's pop or any other form of music, I'll see if I can adapt it to the banjo.
Yeah.
It works out that way. One of them, I'll play one of those. There was a group called Orleans back in the 70s, and they had a group that had a song called Dance With Me. And I thought that was a pretty melody, and I thought, well, let me put that on the banjo.
Beautiful.
So I'll try that and see.
to learn to pick banjo, or is it better to just walk in, never seeing a fretboard and picking it up? What's the thought?
I think the banjo is probably one of the easiest instruments to ever play. If you play the guitar, it helps you too because you already have your finger dexterity of making chords. If the banjo chords seem to be a lot easier to make, and if you just want to play the banjo like a campfire, picking around with your friends and things, you just learn a couple of little roll patterns like. What's it? Get that. That one roll pattern, you can play all your chords with it, like. Simple a little bit. 101 I teach at home, so it's quiet and it's easy to show 101 how to play.
Dance us a little bit more. Rattle a little more.
Got my cheat sheet with me. So. All right. I'll play a straight kind of a bluegrass thing. You know, the banjo's kind of fast. It looks like, and a lot of people think you have to play real fast with it, but you don't. You play all kind of pretty music with it too. But this one is a straight kind of a bluegrass tune called "Stuck in the Corn," and I'll play it and try to add some things into it. See how it goes. It's called "Stuck in the Corn." That'll wake you up for sure.
I'll
It's like having 10 cups of coffee in the morning playing banjo that fast. I'll play something a little different to you. I'll try maybe a classical piece.
Okay.
I first heard John McEwen play this on the banjo. Then Ricky Dirkman, our friend David Bryant, that lived around the cove from me, had played banjo. We kind of helped open my ear up to different sorts of music too with the banjo. And when I first heard the recording, I thought, that can't be a banjo. I thought, are you sure, David, is that a banjo? He said, yes, it is. So when I was a kid, I decided to work it out. So when I first started, I had taken banjo lessons from a guy named Hollis Floyd.
when music is safe. You'll jump all over it. And what I enjoyed was that at least the train tried to get, to the right key. It tried to make it. The whistle came close.
It came close to that, didn't it? This is a reggae, kind of a raga tune.
Yeah.
That a friend of mine, Larry McNeely, had played with Glenn Campbell years ago. And it's a different technique from the banjo, and I just kind of listened to it and figured out a way to play it and interpret it. I think it's clawhammer style, but it kind of made up a way to make it come out that way. So, yeah. It's called Banjo Raga number 2. To pull that song off.
How many hours a day do you just practice? Just get up and just...
When I was a kid, I used to practice almost about 7 or 8 hours a day. Me and my twin brother, Greg, he lives in Tucson. He plays guitar. Great guitar player. He used to listen to Dan Carey and Clarence White, all of us, Tony Rice and all those players back then. And now I was listening to Earl Scruggs and Don Reno and Bill Keith and Bobby Thompson and Larry McNeely and all those fellas too. Jack Hicks, that plays banjo with Bill and I. And were some among my favorites. And we would practice and we'd listen to the albums. And that's how we learned how to play. We would buy an album and listen to it and try to figure out how to play it. And then once we learned it, then we'd try to figure out if we could play it without messing up for a long time. So we'd sit on our mom's patio. We'd practice one song, right, for hours and hours and see if we could play it without messing up. But that was probably the fun part of it.
Yeah.
And we would practice about 7 or 8 hours. Now, I don't pick it up unless I go to do a show or teach. I should. Every once in a while, when I get inspired by something, I'll get it out and sit on the couch and play it a little bit. But I don't play unless I feel like to do a banjo workshop or do some shows. So, but it's fun. I enjoy doing it. I learn more. I create more now than I used to when I was a kid. When I was in the learning stage all the time, learning how to do that. I copied everybody's playing, kind of like an impersonate. The people that impersonate other people. We did it on an instrument, kind of the same way. You could copy somebody else's playing and then kind of catch it. Like Earl Scruggs had his own style of playing. John Reno had his. And I kind of give you an example. Like Earl Scruggs would play his style, and you can kind of hear the difference. And the characters of the players would be like Company Gap would be. Then Don Reno would have his own style. It would be like. So it's a different approach to each player has their own style of playing. So that was fun to be able to listen to and have those albums available that those guys had recorded way back then, so we could learn from them. So it was real fun.
That's the beautiful thing about most really great musicians. They started out as super fans first, They were appreciators of music, and it just drew them in, and the next thing you know, they found what was theirs, their instrument, their voice.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a language for sure. You know, and I listen to jazz, and they have their language too. And I'm kind of trying to learn some of the language of jazz and different things too to adapt to the banjo as well. I had worked out a tune by the group called Red years ago. It's a tune called If, and it's a pretty tune. I think David Gates had written it, and so I worked it on the banjo, and I had used to watch Chet Atkins and those guys play with the false harmonics, and so I thought, well, it's got to be done on the banjo. You know, way back then, I thought, well, how do you do that? So I knew that I had my harmonics at the 12th fret, the 7th, and the 5th fret. And I thought, well, how are they getting it up at the 13th fret and so on?
So many different expressions come out of that one instrument. That's the thing that's really impressive about the banjo.
Yeah, has pretty tones and different chords and things like that. You can play more jazz music, and like I say, all different pop music too. Let's see. Any requests? Brad, do you have a request?
Do an old Carl Jackson tune, like Ole Miss or what about that song?
Song for Susan?
Song for Susan. Song for Susan.
Okay. Yeah, Carl Jackson was also one of my favorite banjo players, along with Jack Hicks and the other guys. He had recorded an album with Glenn Campbell. There's some great guitar playing on it too. It's called Banjo Player. And a lot of great music on the CD, and Glenn played a lot of great guitar music to lead on it too as well. And this is one of Carl's originals called Song for Susan. That's the Carl Jackson original for sure. He's one of my favorites too. Let's see if I find something else. Okay. A friend of mine, Eddie Adcock, is a great banjo player that played with the Country Gentlemen years ago. Had a different style of its own too. He calls it the Kentucky thumb style playing, almost kind of like Roy Travis or something, and incorporated it on the banjo. And he composed a lot of wonderful banjo pieces, and the style of music that he played with the Country Gentlemen really caught my attention with the way that he played the banjo in that way. And I always try to figure out how in the world did he do that on the albums. But this is one of my favorites that Eddie did, and it's called Bluebell. And it's a pretty tune in the key of D. And, I'll try to play it. I haven't played these songs in a long time. Let me try to give you an idea of close to the way that Eddie Adcock played.
As you imitate these different styles, the pronation of your wrists and everything, they change to basically augment those kinds of picking. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's because most of the banjo playing is done. And to get that sound, Eddie kind of had used the palm of his hand here against the head of the top string there. Kind of a different sound to it. And it kind of helps though, because you can play that.
It doesn't have that pitch kind of feel.
Yeah, it can make it kind of a little bit, bluesy sound to it, you know. Let's see.
I thought it was just the different notes, but it's
everything. All the techniques that you can use, and I'll watch how they hold their hands and how they do the music to catch the way that they play the sound that they use. Let me try this original jazz tune.
take a short break and come on back with
Okay,
a
with Brad
little bit
Robb.
more with Brad Robb and guest and Henrietta. All right. On Two Tall Todd's Live Lunch on Progressive X Radio. Randall Morton.
Thank you.
Back in a
I don't know.
You're just playing by ear.
Yeah. He's killing me, Leon.
I'll just stand up. I can sing louder if I'm standing up.
What do you want on up with, bro?
Keep my stomach in if I'm standing up. You know what I mean? You know what? Anytime I take pictures of
Do
everybody,
that one first.
and that makes them laugh more, you know what I mean?
I heard that.
But see, I'm kind of like Joan, I say.
Haley Robb. No, she's still in high school. Justin's at Alabama.
I know you need to come up here.
Leon, is it okay if we plug our grass fire band?
I'm calling you right
Okay.
now. I'm calling you right now. And thank you, Pete Solstrom and the Grandpa and everybody else up in Oregon, Illinois that made this thing. All right, sweetie, just move.
Take out, boy. Forget all the other girls I met. Sweet little Miss Blue Eyes, it's lucky for me, and I really want to be with sweet little Miss Blue Eyes. Well, now little Miss Blue Eyes, she looks so good. I'm gonna bring her to the neighborhood. I'll make every gal in town jealous when she's around. I'm walking the line, 'cause I'm glad that she's mine. I'm living in paradise. I know I can't go wrong by just dreaming along with sweet little Miss Blue Eyes. Wait a minute. Now who's gonna start taking care of my heart? She makes me realize it's lucky for me, and I really want to be with sweet little Miss Blue Eyes. Well, now little Miss Blue Eyes, she looks so good. I'm gonna bring her to the neighborhood. I'll make every gal in town jealous when she's around. I'm walking the line 'cause I'm glad that she's mine. I'm living in paradise. I know can't go wrong by just dreaming along with sweet little Miss Blue Eyes. With sweet little Miss Blue Eyes. Thank you, appreciate it. Sounds great in here. Big thanks to our sound man today.
Oh, you better believe it. Crafton Barnes knows how to make everybody sound right. That's what I love about it. Whether it's an acoustic set or as loud as you want to get electrified.
And thanks to Big Todd for having us out here at Newbies today. A lot of great music comes through these halls and through these doors, and everybody needs to support our local Memphis music scene, just like you're doing, Leon.
Seriously. Well, I'll tell you, we tried. We're going to get it out and get it worldwide. That's where it's appreciated.
Right.
They have great food and drinks too.
Yeah, they do. Let's do an old Bill Monroe tune that a band that Randall plays in with me and a wonderful musician friend of mine, Robert Dickerson, and Lynn Jones and Thomas Donovan, a band we call Grass Fire. We're going to be at Huey's on October the 19th from 4 to 7. So y'all come out and check us out. This is an old Bill Monroe tune called You Won't Be Satisfied That Way.
And the banjo link on here. Jack Hicks taught me how to play that.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
That way. Oh, now you won't be satisfied that way. Oh, now you won't be satisfied that way. Thank you. Keep those cards and letters coming.
See what the boys in the back room gonna have over at Burford's Barbershop.
That's great. I'll be playing tonight with Graber Grass at the Cafe Kiosk from 7 to 10 tonight on Main Street. If you get a chance to come out and check that out, or Bluegrass Group. And every Monday night with a group called Devil Train. It's a gypsy jazz bluegrass group from around 10:30 till 2 in the morning every Monday night on Monroe at the Buccaneer Lounge. So if you get a chance to come check that out.
Great place to go and waste an evening. But any night listen to music is never wasted.
It's a blast. What do you like to do?
You want to do something else up tempo or slow it down or what? Your call. Huh? Yeah, that'll be good. As you read this letter that I write to you, sweetheart, I hope you'll understand that you're the only love I've known. Please forgive me if you can. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Oh, lover, please come home. Around, and that fire's burning low. Well, the snow is covered up the ground. Your baby's hungry, sick and cold. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh lover, please come home. Take it now. Lady, come on, come up here. Sweetheart, I beg to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Oh, lover, please come home. Oh, lover, please come home.
In every row, but lately I ain't winning. It's snake eyes every time. I'm losing and I'm down to my last dime. Now every day I hope and pray to make it through one more. As winter wind rushes in and chills me to the core. I've lost so much and nothing is all I've got to lose. It's one day till tomorrow and one step ahead to lose. Don't tell me that I'll be alright, that's something you don't know. Tell me not to be yes I know it's true. I'm barely just one step ahead of the blues. Now every day I've been praying to get through one more. As the winter wind rushes in and chills me to the core. I've lost so much and nothing is all I've got to lose. It's one day till tomorrow and one step ahead of the blues. On the pillows. Now every day I've been praying to make it through one more. As the winter wind rushes in and chills me to the core. I've lost so much and nothing is all I've got to lose. It's a one day till tomorrow and one step ahead of the blues. Now every day I've been praying to make it through one more. As the winter wind rushes in and chills me to the core. I've lost so much and nothing is all I've got to lose. It's a one day till tomorrow and one step ahead of the blues. It's one day till tomorrow and one step ahead of the blues. Thank you for having me now. It sure is fun singing. I don't play, but I sing.
Well, I tell you
so
what, yes,
we
you
have a
do.
good time.
I'm here
So-
to confirm that you do sing.
I guess I'm with the right group. Okay, thank you now. I enjoyed it.
Oh, you can't go anywhere. No, 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 no.
Kentucky Girl.
No, let's do that. Let's do that one. That we practiced before we started.
And then do Kentucky. And also do Kentucky Girl. I want you to do that song.
I thought I was going to get out easy.
Hey, Coach, how you doing? Good to see you. This is called Running Wild. You're running wild. How long can this go on? You're leaving me alone and running wild. You're always gone. My love you never share. It's more than I can bear. You're running wild. You'll settle down someday and find I've gone away. You'll think of what you've done while running wild. I can't go on. You'll have to choose a way. You'll have to go. Stop running wild. You're running wild. That's what Kentucky Girl. E?
This is for Jack Hicks, so my Ashley, Kentucky buddy.
How do you kick it out?
Let's don't drag it.
Let's don't drag it now. You got your marching orders, Randall.
You left me for the bright lights of the town. A country boy set out to see the world. Remember when those city lights shine down? That big old moon shines on your Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl.
had to lose. Lord above, I paid my dues. I got the Highway 40 blues. Well, the highway called when I was young. It told me lies of things to come. Fame and fortune lies ahead. That's what the billboard lights had said. Setting dreams, my mind is star. Money's gone, stick out my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears. Lord, I ain't been home in years. I got the Highway 40 blues. Go, Randall. Well, you know I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. And pretty girls I'd have to say, finally one of them made me stay. I played the music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars. Things a country boy can't use. Dixieland I sure miss you. I got the Highway 40 blues. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good one.
All right, I'll play a tune off of mine and Jerry Ferguson's new CD, original song called Green River Road. And I'll play that.
And I'll try not to mess you up.
A little bit of everything, just between two.
Thank you. You'll do.
Yeah, that'll be a great hot number. Yeah. This is a standard bluegrass tune that's been played a long time, but Randall does a wonderful verse. It's called Dear Old Dixie.
I dedicate this to one of my friends, a banjo player with the Rocky Mountain Boys, Jason Wolf. I'll play that for you.
Coming to you, Jason.
Yeah.
Love to hustle up in that band.
There's a lot of banjo players out there going, can you slow that down a little so I can catch those licks?
Fingers on fire.
Well, let's slow it down a little bit and do an old Blue Highway tune, if you don't mind. Can we do Lonesome Pine?
Yeah, let's do that.
Here's one we do with Grass Fire, and again, we're going to be at Huey's on the 19th of October. Put it on your calendar, put it in your iPad, put it in your iPhone. 4 to 7 at Huey's in Cordova, Grass Fire. This is called Lonesome Pine. There's a path back in the mountain, that wandering house where I was born. Even now the memories linger, my mama smiles so soft and warm. Lonesome Pine, I can hear you calling, calling me back to my home, to where the fox and hound through the fields are roaming. Lonesome Pine calling me home. It's been so long since I left that cabin, in search of wealth, fortune, and fame. Late at night, when I'm alone and lonely, I hear my daddy calling my name. Lonesome Pine, I can hear you calling, calling me back to my home. Do you want to end it with some solo stuff?
Let's see if you what.
You want your list? No? Sure, let's do that. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Kind of wrap things up
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
we'll wrap it up with that. We're going to wrap it up with the Orange Spots on Special.
All right.
Okay. Oh, standard bluegrass tune that's, I hope I can keep up with this one.
Big flying fingers.
I had a feeling you would.
Put a
Thank you,
bow
Leon.
on this package. I sure appreciate it. Randall Morton, my man. Oh, Listen here. Brad, you something else.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for helping me.
Listen here. Now that's the way to end a wrap it up. Yeah, Two Tall Todd's live lunch at Newbies. Come on by. Yeah, the marinated chicken sandwiches are out here and everything else. Oh, the music's over. But that's for next week. Come on back because we got a whole lot more. Memphis music done best at Newbies. Yeah, it's the college bar you never graduate from. Two Tall Todd's live lunch on Progressive X. And we sure appreciate you being there. Y'all have a great weekend. Go